H2. Strong. If you thought cruiser bikes were stuck in some dusty time loop, old tech, recycled designs, same old, buckle up, 'cause things are about to get real. Strong. We're talking about the 2026 Suzuki Boulevard C50, a ride that looks like it rolled straight out of an American road trip dream, but rides like it's packed with smooth, dialed-in Japanese engineering. This ain't just a rerun of an old classic. Suzuki basically took everything people loved about mid-size cruisers, the comfort, the vibe, the reliability, and tightened it all up. If you're into low and lazy seating, chrome that hits in the sunlight, and that deep signature V-twin rumble, yeah, stick around. Because there's one sneaky little update on the 2026 model that fixes the #1 complaint riders have had about this bike for years. And trust me, this upgrade is a straight-up strong game-changer. It takes the C50 from great cruiser to legend-level stability, H2, and torque, and that classic thump. Right in the middle of the 2026 C50 sits Suzuki's long-lived, fan-favorite 805cc liquid-cooled 45-degree V-twin. Specs haven't changed too wild, but Suzuki polished the way it runs. More torque down low, smoother pull, less friction, better efficiency. This engine isn't about chasing big horsepower numbers. It's built for grunt. That low-end shove that launches you off a stoplight or yanks you out of a corner without even trying. The tight 45-degree V-twin layout is what gives the C50 that deep rumble cruisers live for. And those dual chrome pipes sweeping down the right side? Suzuki tuned them just right. Loud enough so you're heard, smooth enough so you're not that guy in the neighborhood. Fueling is handled by Suzuki's SDTV system. 2 throttle valves per throttle body. One controlled by you, one by the ECU. Translation: the throttle stays buttery smooth all the way through the revs. No jerks, no hesitation, just instant, predictable power. Perfect for new riders leveling up, but still plenty of pull for seasoned cruiser folks. Power hits the back wheel through a smooth 5-speed gearbox and a quiet, low-maintenance shaft drive. No chain cleaning, no tension adjustments, just gas and go. Style, ergonomics, and that classic cruiser drip. The 2026 C50 is basically a rolling piece of retro art. Wide valanced fenders, deep curves, tons of chrome everywhere. Handlebars, motor covers, exhaust shields, the whole 9 yards. Seat height, low. Like real low. Around 27.6 inches, making it super easy for almost anyone to flat-foot it at a stop. That low center of gravity makes it way easier to maneuver than its size would make you think. The buckhorn-style bars and forward floorboards put you in that chill, laid-back cruiser posture, where you're basically melting into the bike instead of sitting on top of it. Perfect for long stretches of highway without cooking your back. The rear suspension is slick, too, designed to look like a classic hardtail. But there's a hidden monoshock doing all the work to keep the ride smooth and cushy. And up top, you've got a classic chrome speedo housing on the tank. But inside, digital. Goodies like gear position, a clock, and a fuel gauge. Old school look, modern info. The secret upgrade that changes everything. All right, here's the big reveal. The one update Suzuki slid into the 2026 C50 that fixes the biggest issue this bike and most midsize cruisers have had forever. ABS, finally standard. Yup, the C50 now comes with a factory-tuned 2-channel ABS system that works with its front disc and rear drum setup. Sounds simple, but making ABS play nice with a drum brake is no small engineering trick. Why does this matter so much? Because cruisers like the C50 have a ton of weight shifted backward, making it way too easy to lock up the rear wheel in a panic stop, especially on wet pavement, gravel, dust, whatever. Pop. Locked rear equals skid. Skid equals fishtail. Fishtail equals bad day. ABS fixes it. Straight up, now you can grab a handful of brake in bad conditions, without the bike trying to slide out from under you. It gives new riders a ton more confidence, and gives experienced riders way more stability, especially two up or fully loaded on a long haul. This one change makes the 2026 Boulevard C50 one of the most stable, safest, and most well-thought-out cruisers in its whole class. H2, strong, final take. The 2026 Suzuki Boulevard C50 is the perfect mix of style, comfort, stability, and safety. A classic cruiser vibe rebuilt for modern riders and modern roads. That timeless look, still here. That smooth V-twin feel, better than ever. And now, with ABS, this thing finally rides like the bike it always deserved to be. Bike Update Pro signing off. Stay safe, ride loud. This ain't the end of the story. Suzuki's next move might just rewrite the cruiser game for good. And I'll show you exactly why next. Bracket.